to Wellingborough's first ever Critical Mass. Remember, tonight is socially distanced. It is incredibly important to maintain the physical distance in order to stop the spread of the coronavirus. I was going to shout tonight, I was going to say a few bits before we start, but then I realised that because of the constant stream of traffic behind me, that would be difficult, so I brought along my speaker. The ride tonight is an opportunity to celebrate cycling. Cycling is wonderful. I don't need to tell you all here tonight how great it is in terms of physical health benefits, the benefits to your mental health, benefits to the environment, and the social aspects of this, and so forth. I do not need to preach to the converted. You know how great cycling can be. Critical Mass is a get-together of people who cycle and all go in the same direction, filling the road in a snake-like formation. The slogan is often, "We are traffic." It happens in towns and cities all over the world. The first was in San Francisco in 1992, and now it is happening here in Wellingborough. The cycle ride tonight is a call for change. We need radical active travel infrastructure improvement, and we need it right now. Build it and they will come. The lockdown showed a massive surge in cycling. With traffic levels cut by 80%, it meant people got out and about cycling for leisure, to go to the shops or for exercise. It was glorious. There was a sudden respect and care for people if they were on bicycles. During that time, the government announced radical changes were needed for our streets and roads, as they knew that lockdown would soon end. Back on May the 9th, they announced the Emergency Active Travel Fund, stating that all local authorities needed to act immediately to make walking and cycling better for a couple of reasons. One, for social distancing reasons, and two, to encourage and enable people to use modes of active travel. They knew bus capacity would decrease massively by 80%, and we needed another way to get about in our day-to-day lives. They told all local authorities that they needed to implement the measures quickly. They said swiftly, and they said, in quotes, within weeks. These measures include pop-up cycle lanes, stopping through traffic, like there is just behind me, stopping that, and creation of school streets, where the road outside schools are closed at drop-off and pick-up times. They then gave our county council a total of £351,000 to do so. And next month, there is the opportunity to bid for a further 1.4 million. So, what have Northants County Council done for Wellingborough? Not a single thing. Nothing at all. Boo, boo, boo. This is terrible. Nothing at all. Except, you might notice, there are a couple of signs. Social distancing required. That's it. Just a few signs. As lockdown has ended and cars have crept back, it now feels dangerous to cycle alone. The attitude of care and consideration has almost completely faded. I have cycled for years, and on an almost day-to-day basis, I get antisocial behaviour, aggression, and sometimes even dangerous driving. As I've been out and about inviting people to the event tonight, they've all said to me, "I'd love to cycle on the road, but I can't." The Borough Council of Wellingborough also has its part to play. They could make changes to cycle paths in parks. Each and every chicane should be removed. These are the metal fencings. This should be removed, I agree. Remove them. They have a massive capital funds pot, and they could pay for measures which would massively improve cycling and walking. Instead, they have spent a whopping £5.3 million on the refurbishment of the multi-storey car park just over there. £5.3 million, but nothing at all on active travel. I asked, and they rejected my idea to include a few cycle spaces in the car park. Ignored. So tonight, do make sure that you enjoy this ride whilst we're out protesting. Remember, we aim to cycle as one big group for safety, almost like a snake or a bus. The person at the front, whether it be myself or Tom, who's on the yellow tandem, where is he? He's just over there, so you have a yellow tandem. We'll be at the front, and if, of course, we get to a red light, as the highway code says, we will stop, we will wait. However, like a bus, if the front of the bus goes for a red light, the back must also continue through. Therefore, when you get to a red light, go through the red light to stick together for our safety. Otherwise, drivers could potentially get between us and create a danger. If one of the emergency services needs to get past, simply all move to the side as quickly as possible. Do not let any other cars pass though, as this will fragment the group. Have a wonderful ride this evening, be safe and enjoy the atmosphere. The ride will be in two parts. The first half comes back to this spot here and we'll be stopped for about 5 minutes time. This will be an opportunity to catch your breath and just have a little break. And we will then continue the rest of the ride, and please do join us. Everyone here is responsible for their own safety tonight on the roads. I hope you have a lovely ride. We will be leaving in just a few minutes' time. Once the music starts, we will start cycling. Thank you very much. Thank you.